Welcome everyone. This video is about drawing with pen pressure sensitivity features in ProMotion NG. To make use of pressure sensitivity, it is required that ProMotion uses a compatible device interface to access your pen's pressure level. Go to the Pen tab of the Tool and Paint Settings window and put the pen on the tablet surface somewhere within this window. When pressing the pen tip more on the surface, a pressure bar should appear. If nothing happens, then it is possible that your pen device does not support the so-called WinTab device driver, which is selected by default. In that case, go to the Preferences section, Tablet Pen, and select the second option, WinAPI. Before using pressure sensitivity, make sure to adjust the pressure range to your satisfaction. The blue bar defines minimum and maximum level of pressure. Put the pen tip on the surface to see the pressure level raise, and figure out which level you want the pressure sensitivity to start. Click on the beginning of the range bar and drag it to the respective pressure level position. Do the same with the end of the range. The end should be there where you would like to have a maximum pressure level. Once you are set, you can use the Paint tool and the Paint Dotted tool for drawing with pressure sensitivity. There are multiple features to apply pressure sensitivity. By default, pressure scales the standard brush tip size within the given size limit. Standard brush means single color round or rectangle brush tips. For custom brushes, there is a brush size scale that is given as a % value. We grab a prepared sample brush from the brush container, which automatically activates the Paint Dotted tool that supports custom dot spaces. The custom brush is scaled from the minimum to the maximum scaling value according to the pressure that is applied. The option Halftone uses the currently selected halftone pattern. Such halftone patterns are typically used to create transitions between two colors. There are different patterns like ordered dithering, random dithering, or individual designs. For better visualization, we use a black background display. The higher the pressure, the more the pattern will fill up to a solid coloring. Different colors and pressure can be used to create visual effects when applied after another. The option Mode Scale can be used with paint modes that are scalable using percentage definition, such as translucent, brightness, or modifying hue and saturation. The pressure just defines the percentage level. Gradients are individually defined color ranges, and they can be used with pressure sensitivity as well. The gradient option will move through the color slots of a gradient and use it for drawing. This can be combined with an extra halftone option that will apply transition patterns between two colors as we have seen before. The option AnimBrush will use the defined frames of an active animated brush. To illustrate how this basically works, we have 4 different stars as consecutive frames grabbed as an AnimBrush. The first frame is empty. We use the Paint Dotted tool along with a larger dot step. Low pressure will use the empty frame, and when increasing pressure, the frame number of the AnimBrush is increased. The last option that can be used with pressure sensitivity is opacity. This only works with projects that have alpha transparency enabled, so that every single pixel can have an individual opacity level. Our test project currently uses simple transparency. That's why we need to activate the alpha transparency. When drawing, increasing pressure will make the stroke more opaque. When lifting the pen from the surface, the pressure goes down, but there are cases where you want to stop with a higher level of pressure. To lock pressure anytime, hold the F4 key. If your pen has an eraser mode, then you can set up the eraser behavior. The option Second Color Mode will just draw with the secondary drawing color. The option Erase will do the same thing as when drawing with the paint mode named Erase. With projects using simple transparency, it draws using the transparent color index. With projects using alpha transparency, it reduces the opacity depending on the selected opacity level. Using right mouse button erases pixels completely. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.